thank you very much. As a pharmacist, I came and did some CPD today, which if I can get into the computer, I'm sure I can record it and reflect on it and do all sorts of useful things. So I'm really very grateful. I'm here as chair of the governors of De Montfort University. There are only, I think, two of us pharmacists who've been chairs of governors. One is Philip Brown, who you may read from time to time on pharmaceutical matters and usually pretty stimulating, who chaired the School of Pharmacy in London, the home of our major guest this afternoon, and myself. And it's a real pleasure to work with De Montfort across all of its 5 faculties. We believe one of the most successful modern universities. We have a strong research base, we have a big staff, a vibrant university, and we believe that our students enjoy their experience here, and that includes the pharmacy students. One of the real pleasures you have as chair of the governors is you get to be pro-chancellor, and you present awards when the chancellor can't make it. And I had the pleasure in July of presenting the pharmacy degrees to our pharmacy cohort. Larry Goodyear, who's the head of school, gave the acting dean's speech, which was excellent, and Vijay Patel, significant pharmacist in our world, was the honorand. So that's a pretty unique occurrence, I think, to have the players in a major awards ceremony, all pharmacists, and we're all uniquely proud of that, which I think is just great. This is the final event of a year of celebration of 100 years of the School of Pharmacy. Now, I was not an alumnus of this school, I was an alumnus of Sunderland, and our claim to fame is that we used to come down and beat you at football. I thought there might be an occasional player there. I also have the unique distinction that I'm almost old enough to have been around for most of the 100 years, so could be bad. We had the first event last October. Many of you alumni came. We had a really good visit to the Hawthorn, some good talks. Jim Smith was exceptional, and it was a tremendous day. During the year, we've had Vijay give a lecture, which was much appreciated. And this is a further event to round off a year of considerable celebration. The city, led by the Lord Mayor Roger Blackmore, gave us a reception where Larry was presented with a decanter as recognition by the city of the contribution that the School of Pharmacy had made over 100 years. And that's not a trivial event for city recognition. I am delighted that you're here in our newest building, the Hugh Aston building, which is the School of Business and Law, which we think opens up a new prospect to the city and shows the total interaction with which De Montfort has with the city. And I think we hope over the next decade or more to continue the program of refurbishing and building on this institution, which I think is great. That's the formal bit to say thank you for your participation in the 100-year event. It's now my great pleasure to invite Nick Barber, who is a Victorian pharmacist extraordinaire. Although I have to say, I did actually make suppositories when I was in community pharmacist as a young man, and I did a lot better than he did on my program, I have to say. He was, of course, a pharmacokineticist in his early years before he saw the light and went into practice pharmacy and managed hospitals in the London area, hospital pharmacies, director of clinical pharmacy. He went to the School of Pharmacy, I guess it's nearly 20 years ago. It's marvellous how time flies, but when you're mature, you can think of it in quite small blocks. And he has one of the preeminent pharmacy practice research groups, not just in the UK, but worldwide. He represents pharmacy in a variety of educational arenas effectively, and it's really good to have him visit us in contrast to Harvard, where he's a visiting professor, and give us a talk looking at the future of pharmacy. Nick, pleasure to have you here.